Are you a golfer who hits the iron straight but slices their driver? Well, today I'm going to tell you exactly how you can stop slicing your driver by controlling the face. So guys, this is Sunday swings. Let's have a quick look at Matthew Alford's swing. So address position, quite upright in here, and if we go a little bit closer to the grip, it looks like it's running through the palm. And if we're going to control the club face, we need to make sure we've got it in the fingers. So that's our first point of call. Secondly, let's take it to the top of the backswing now. You can see at the top of the backswing, really nice position. We're quite happy with this. But the move in transition, and this is why guys, we're struggling with the driver, works a little bit over and face open. So there we go. We've looked at Matthew's swing. Let's start these tips. Now remember, this is one of my favorite videos of the week, Sunday swings, because I get to help all of you. But guys, if you want a chance to win a free swing analysis and drills to help improve your game and be next week's winner, like Matthew this week, simple. You've got to do two things. Subscribe, so that's that big red button down there, and also comment down below #PickMe. I love the fact that you're all entering. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really thank you very much for all your support recently. It's overwhelming, and I want you to hopefully continue to help this channel grow. I want you to be part of it, getting towards 100,000 subs. So let's get into how we want to hold this golf club, because let's go straight to the point here. Really nice and simple. We're going to hold the sole of our club to the sky. Now I've got driver here because Matthew's saying he's struggling with his driver in terms of slicing it. But this is a grip we would use for every single golf club. Driver to the sky, slightly tilt it away, fingers on, bring the pad to the fingers. Now, as I place this club down to the ground, I want you to be able to see 2.5 knuckles on your left hand. From there, we've got the crease between my thumb and my forefinger pointing into my right shoulder. But before we put our right hand on, just give it a little check. If I can do this motion, this is exactly what we're looking to be able to do. This shows I got my meaty part of my hand on top. If I've not, the palm and the golf club feels now heavier. So dead simple really. All I want you to feel is in, fingers on, pad on top, make the golf club feel light. Now we're placing the right hand on, and if whether you interlock or overlap or baseball it, can we get the crease between my thumb and my forefinger, again pointing into my right shoulder. We've now got a really simple hold of the golf club. A second really nice simple grip analogy, and I love this one. I use this one so many times when people are coming to me for a lesson for the first time and we work on grip. And guys, this has to be important because it's our only contact with the golf club. Really nice and simple. If I'm going to pick up this basket now, I'm going to get it into the fingers, I'm going to bring the pad to the fingers. I'm not going to get it running through the palm. And this is going to give me, relative to the weight, make the golf club feel light or the basket feel light. This feels very heavy and my mobility through my wrist is very much reduced. Put this into slicing terms, it's easier to slice the golf club if we've got poor wrist mobility because we're not able to square the face. Now, a lot of you are probably asking right now, Alex, well, how and what is occurring? Why am I slicing my driver but not my irons? Well, something called spin axis. The less loft we have on a golf club, so imagine we've got our golf ball now, the easier it is to tilt the axis. And the axes run through the center of the golf ball like the wings of a plane. So less loft on the club, easier to tilt the spin axis. Remember guys, these tips are for all of you to help your game. So how we're going to stand to this golf club, really lovely simple routine, and we'll do this with driver because we're looking at driver right now. So from the face on perspective, which you can see now as well, we're going to have our feet which we've got together. We're going to turn our left toe out and just move our right foot. So straight away I know I've got the correct ball position. From here I want you to feel that my stance is on shoulder width apart, keeping your legs straight. Work through the grip points, fingers on, pad to the fingers. Lower the club now until it runs parallel to the ground. Keeping the legs straight, this is the secret move here. All you've got to do is tilt forward from the hips, slightly bend the knees. So for a lot of you slicers, this will probably feel like I'm a little bit more over the golf ball. But what this is going to do, this is going to help us work the body much better on the way back and much better on the way through, which is a key move to start working this golf club shallower and this club face stronger. If I'm stood upright, it's easier for me to become an independent motion. If if I'm nicely over it, I'm ready like a goalkeeper, I'm really ready to hit this golf ball away. Let's move now onto the downswing thoughts. Guys, this is the part of the video you have all been waiting for, that secret move in the downswing. We've sorted grip, we've got better hold of the club, and we're stood to it nice and athletically. So the analogy I want you to use is, it's sort of like a discus. Guys, if anybody is an athletics champion, I do apologise. It's a combination of a move here. So what we're going to say here is, if we're throwing this golf ball, a lot of you guys who slice it, arm works over, palm works up. So ultimately, out to in club path, open face. Now what I want you to feel is that we're going to start with our wrist feeling like it's got a little bit of cupping in our right wrist. And can I feel like I come back to this? Because ultimately what this is going to do is, this is going to give us a great feeling of squaring the face. So really nice and simple, to the top, right elbow in, palm to the ground, throw the golf ball away. And it's really a great analogy of how I start to square the face, because look at me now, as opposed to open face. So the key move is really nice and simple. Imagine we've got the ball in our hand, we're to the top, right elbow in, palm to the ground, release the ball through. Let's show you with the golf club in my hand. The driver, the big stick, the one we've all been struggling for. We've actually moved back to our sport here, guys. I'm sorry, we went kind of off piste a little bit. But if we just go back to what we're saying here, better stance, better grip, can we feel right elbow in, rotation, and my palm down to the ground? Okay, look at what this does to my club face. It is really nice and strong. A lot of you slicers, look at me now, palm up, face open. Palm down, face strong, and this really allows me to get a much more stronger club face, more one that's relatively strong to close, which for people who slice it is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to feel so different, and it's actually going to feel like we're not glancing the golf ball, which I like to call it to start with. We're going to feel a heavy hit in terms of two things hitting square on. So let's just have a reminder of that move now. We're going to go to the top, right elbow in, throw the golf ball away. Well, look what position I'm in now. That's throwing the discus, that, isn't it? That's literally throwing the discus. We're in, throw the discus. So all I want you to feel out on the golf course now, and this is something I want you to take to the golf course, because if we're honest, a lot of us want to just play good golf out on the golf course. That's the most important thing. So let's just try it. Let's take it to the course. So let's hit this one away. Time to hit this one away. We're going to remind ourselves, out on the course, to the top, elbow in, throw the discus, boom. Here we go. Oh my lord, that was hit so good. Guys, you might think that a lot of people don't struggle with this move in terms of squaring that face. I am somebody that really does, and it's something that I've got to do so much more in my game. Simple analogy, can we to the top, right hand in, right elbow in, throw the discus, and it'll honestly, well, proof's in the pudding here, guys. Change your strike. Guys, thank you so much for the support recently. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to be the winner on next week's channel on Sunday Swings, all you've got to do is remember, hit that big red subscribe button, which I really would appreciate it. I'd love for you to help me grow this channel towards 100,000. You've all been awesome so far, but let's continue to grow it together. And I really would appreciate that. And the second thing, guys, is put hashtag #PickMe down below on this video. Thanks so much. And if you did enjoy the content, well, I know I've asked for 3 things here, guys, but I really would appreciate it if you did hit that thumbs up button at any point throughout the video. If you've watched it already, if you've not hit it yet, I would really appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button too. See you tomorrow for Miracle Monday.